Dwayne Johnson here. Welcome to your Blue Bossa lesson. Before I get started, let's thank Kenny Dorham for writing this song. It's been a jazz standard for many years. People have been playing it all over the place. Whether you're on a Saturday night gig or using a fake book, a real book, or you're in a music school studying improvisation, it's always been played. Played this many times. Great thing about this song is it's very simple, and yet it's being considered a jazz standard. It's very complicated stuff can be played over it. You can take it to just from here to here. It's just really a great tune for that. That's why I chose it. So I'm going to do two videos. This is just going to be a kind of a simple little finger style version of it, and we'll talk about basic improvisational concepts. And that's it. And then on the next video, we'll do a little Latin section. We'll loop it with my looper, and then we'll study a little bit more complicated improvisational concepts over it. Okay? So let's just take the tune first. I'm just going to play it. Turn around, then it starts over again. Anyhow, that's the song. All right, let's talk about a real basic approach here to improvisation. Let me give you a little bit of background. I've sent you probably 12 or 15 pages of material on how to approach this from a simple standpoint all the way to more complicated. It can go in any direction, like I said. So we're going to start up with a simple approach, and all this stuff has been covered in the pages. I'm just going to try and do a little background so this video might help you with it. So let's look at the basic tonal areas for this song. There's actually two basic tonal areas if you're going to improvise over this song. It's the simplest approach to it. So we're going to look at a major scale here as a parent system. So everything boils down to a major scale, okay? This has two major scales in it, two parental systems. I call it a parent system because a major scale, when you harmonize it, there's 7 notes in this scale. You harmonize the notes to make chords out of them. You have 7 separate chords. So those chords are in this particular major scale. So we have an E flat major scale. That's our parent system. It starts in C minor, which is the 6th degree of E flat. So we're going to take the 3rd position, E flat, which starts on the 3rd. There's 7 positions because there's 7 notes. We're going to do just one. That's the 3rd position starting on this G. All right, so, but all the notes are going to be, I'll play a scale like this, because I know where all the notes are, so that you don't have to just play it in a scale-like fashion. Makes it a little bit more melodic that way. All right, so C minor, 6th degree of E flat. Now these separate little 7 chords that I'm talking about, we call those modes. The C minor is the Aeolian mode, or the 6th degree of E flat, and that's what we're playing, E flat. All right, and then the 2nd chord is F minor, which is the 2nd degree of E flat. It's the Dorian mode, starts on F, the 2nd degree of E flat. So again, just E flat. The 3rd chord, D minor 7 flat 5, is actually the 7th degree of the key of E flat. It's the Locrian mode, still all E flat tonal area. All right, the next chord is actually G Phrygian. It's the 3rd degree. And same thing, Phrygian is E flat. Now, on your chords chart, you're going to see that it's actually a G7 chord. G Phrygian is a minor minor mode. All right, there's a little trick you can do with this. All of those notes are actually part of an altered chord scale, which is a dominant function. So if you play that Phrygian scale over a dominant chord, it'll sound like an altered chord scale. And it plays all those nice notes, the altered notes. It doesn't play this third though. The third in the key of G is a B natural. And the melody that you see in front of you is a B flat. The trick here is that a B flat is the minor third, but it's also enharmonic equivalent of a B flat is a sharp 9, same note. So you can play a minor third and a major third in the same chord. The minor third at that point is considered a sharp 9. There it is right there. There's the B natural and there's the B flat. Now if you take the B flat out and play all those same notes and use a B natural that's in the chord, instead of, all right, so then you have actually what is called a harmonic minor scale. So it's actually a C melodic, C harmonic minor scale. All mathematics. Anyhow, you can get away with just playing the E flat scale there as well because it's a Phrygian. When you add that B natural to the chart, then you call it a Phrygian major. All right, so let's move on. Then it goes back to C minor, which is again the 6th degree, and we're playing E flat again. So far, the entire song is the tonality is all E flat. Even though we've covered all those modes, it's all E flat. That's a part of it. That's the parent. Okay, now we're going to move to a different parental system. Right here, the chart. The song goes to E flat minor, to A flat 7, to D flat major 7. All right, this is a new parent system. This is D flat parent system. The E flat is the 2nd degree, or the Dorian mode. Just like the F minor was the Dorian mode in the E flat parent, this E flat minor is the 2nd degree to the D flat parent. All right, Dorian mode, which is just D flat. We're going to take our 3rd position E flat chord scale and just move it down 2 frets. So now we're doing D flat. Same thing we did up here on E flat. Now we're down here. So Dorian for the E flat minor to an A flat 7. Same thing. It's a Mixolydian mode, the 5th degree of the parent system. This is the 5th degree of D flat. So we're playing D flat. All right, then we go to the 1, which is a D flat in this parent system. It's a D flat, which still stays on the D flat. Okay, now for those 3 chords, we move to the D flat parent system. Now we're going to move back up to finish the song. We're moving back up to the E flat parent system. We go to the D minor 7 flat 5 again, which is the 7th degree of the E flat parent system. Again, it's a Locrian mode. And then back to the 3rd degree, which is that Phrygian mode. Back to C minor to end the song, the 6th degree Aeolian mode. Then there's a little turnaround, which is the same as the last bar. The minor 7 flat 5 to G7, back to C minor. And that's the whole song. I know it sounds complicated, very complicated. Sometimes it's all mathematics with music, but there is a very simple way to narrow all these things down. That's why I started thinking of this parent system, so that you can know where everything is based from. You know, bottom line is there's only 12 notes, and we've been playing and writing and discovering music with those same 12 notes for hundreds of years. So I know there's a simple way to look at it. All right, so I'm going to end this portion, and I want you to think about a Latin groove coming up here. I sent you, with all these papers, I also sent you links to a few videos that will be helpful, one of which is the Latin guitar grooves that I did for Taylor Guitars. It'll show you a way to break a Latin rhythm pattern down to three different parts with your hand, and you'll be able to play like a separate bass, chord, and a little percussion part. And this is a perfect song for it. I use it in all kinds of music, the technique that is, and not just Latin music or jazz playing. I use it in all kinds of things. There's some great stuff you can do with it. So it's a good pattern to learn, and one pattern will morph into tons of different patterns. So the basic pattern here that we're going to play on the sheet that I sent you is the Latin rhythm. I think it's number 2. And so this will be the part that I will play in the next video. I'll just give you a sample of it. 3, 4. Only might be a little bit faster. Anyhow, that's it. So I'm going to say goodbye. Hope you're having fun. I am, and I'm going to do this other video and get that to you as well. So I'll see you in a couple minutes, okay?